I am Tonina Saputo, and I am a bassist, songwriter, and vocalist from St. Louis, Missouri.
Hay una tierra donde solo un árbol habita. Dicen algunos que
The majority of my family members are musicians, I would say. My uncle was the drummer for Reba McEntire, and I'm named after him because he died in the plane crash with the rest of her band, and my father was in charge of the search and recovery for the crash. My mom went there to see where her brother died, and that's how my parents met. I remember my dad pointing out the bass lines and like really teaching me like what was happening musically, and just opening up a conversation about the music. I started bass when I was 8 years old, but my dad told me not to because it was so big. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. So I just wanted to rebel. I felt like it was made for me, and I was made for the instrument. It never seemed like an instrument that was in the background. To me, it felt like the melody, and that's why I'm so happy that I did choose it, because I love so many different genres. I love to perform so many different genres.
así pasan los días y yo desesperando y tú contestando quizás.
In the beginning years when I felt like I didn't have a voice, I felt like it was hard to navigate my passion and put that into words. I didn't want to just like write poetry for no one to read. And I was like, okay, maybe I can put this to a melody. My father spoke Spanish. When he would pick me up from school, he was listening to like Celia Cruz or like Nat King Cole in Espanol. And then I ended up taking it in school. So yeah, it was an easy transition moving to Spain and writing my music in Spanish. I was signed to a division of Sony Spain. That's really what jump-started my career. Womanhood for sure is a theme in my writing, along with like family issues and racial issues, since my identity is so at times hard to explain.
At your feet when you were young, did you ask about girls or play with the boys who
Once I started getting more comfortable with electric, that meant I could play with more people, and I started a band with one of my good friends, and I fell in love with it, and I fell in love with co-writing and collaborating with people from different backgrounds. I did an album in 2018. This is my first album with my band. It's all people from St. Louis, and it was all in-house St. Louis, and it was all my songs. I am in a quartet. We have a lot of different musical interests and tastes, but together we create something super interesting and nothing that I've heard before, and nothing that I ever thought I would create, which is exciting for me. I've learned to be patient with it and let the ideas come to me. I'm super grateful that I have had this base here, this home base of St. Louis. The goal is to honestly just get paid for my music, be able to create and be able to have a platform to put it out on, and then have creative agency and tour with my band and my best friends. There's nothing better than your music taking you to a place that you wouldn't have otherwise been able to go to.